Hey, welcome back to my channel Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video I'm going to show you how to fix a Samsung French door refrigerator that is icing up. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. There it is, the refrigerator slash freezer in question. This video is pretty much going to be applicable to any sort of Samsung French door model. This particular one is that model number right there, but if it's got this twin cooling system right there, basically it's got an evaporator in the refrigerator, this video will be applicable, as this is a notorious issue and can be found in a multitude of these models. The very first thing you want to do when you notice that your refrigerator is iced up is go ahead and unplug it and remove all perishable food, because it won't work if there's still ice inside the refrigerator. So once the shelves have been removed, we have to remove these three screws. So 1, 2, and then the third one is actually hidden behind this panel. So we're gonna get a flat blade, pull out this little piece right here, and there should be a Phillips screw back there. And we'll loosen it up. Screw behind that secret panel right there is a little bit longer than the rest of the two screws. I guess on this one I got 3 more screws. On this one there's actually 3 additional screws holding on this panel that were hidden behind this original one. So some of them may just have those 3 screws to remove. Others you may have to remove all 6. But the whole point is to remove this panel here. Once we get all those screws removed, so in this particular model it was 6 screws, we should be able to pull this panel out and undo the electrical connectors in the back. Some models have 1 connector, others there'll be 2. And you may have to work through it, work on it. It may be a little bit tough because of all the ice that's back there. So these are the 2 plugs that were plugged in right here to the plugs right here. So it's a little bit hard to do all of that and show you what I was unplugging, but basically this white plug right here was plugged in on the bottom, that was on the top. So I'll zoom in for a little bit difficult to show you while I was removing the panel, but basically there was 2 electrode connectors that were plugged in back here to this board. The big white one was down here, and then the one on top of that was up here. All you got to do is push the tab on those plugs and pull them out, and they'll come out. It's kind of an awkward angle to hold the panel and pull them out at the same time, so I wasn't really able to get a close-up camera shot of it. Looks like there's quite a bit of ice, so we're gonna have to melt that down before we can do anything else. Then after that, we got to make sure that this evaporator drain is clear, because these refrigerators have these small drain lines that drain to a pan. And if that line is clogged or not draining properly, it'll lead to this issue. So we want to make sure that before we actually replace the heater to the line, which is a really simple little metal clip we're going to be replacing. The line itself is actually clear, but in this case I got a lot of ice buildup, so I'm going to try to melt that real quick. Alright, so the best way to make sure that the drain hose is clear is to go ahead and just pour some hot water about right here and see if it goes down smoothly, and that'll clear up any sort of clog and frozen ice chunks in there. Made sure that the drain hose is completely free of ice, and that'll be the case if when the water flows freely down and drains properly. We're going to go ahead and just cut off that old extension of the heater. So basically this heating element right here is a metal piece attached to this heater right here that sticks inside the drain tube, and that's supposed to melt the water and not prevent it from icing up, and it doesn't do a very effective job. So we're just going to cut this one out and put a longer, more efficient one in, and I'll link that one in the description of this video, and I'll also kind of make it a pop-up so you can order your own heater so it can fix this issue. It's a real thin metal, so it comes off really easily. So this is the heater extension on that I can link in the description of this video, and it just clips onto the heater right here. So for this particular installation on this model, the drain takes a 90-degree turn, so this heater extension part that we're putting in is a little bit too long, so I did have to clip off a little bit of that metal right there, but that's what it should look like when it's installed. A lot of the models you won't have to clip off, you can just stick it straight into the drain hose, but I just snapped it onto the line and then just bent back those tabs with the needle nose pliers. Now it's going well into that drain hose well, and it should work a lot more efficiently than the previous one. So that's what it looks like when it's properly installed. Like I said, I did have to clip off a little bit of this one, but it's going well into the well of the drain now. It should cool it, or it should heat it up enough to prevent it from icing up. So now the only thing left to do is just to put back everything that we took off. The main thing being, make sure you plug in the connectors before you put the screws back on. So that is it for the repair. That is how you fix a Samsung French door refrigerator that's icing over. So if you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up sign.